It's been 4 years in the making, but the British and Irish Lions are finally back in action. It all kicks off here tonight at Murrayfield, where the Lions name their first team of their tour to South Africa in this pre-tour matchup against Japan, where we finally get to see Nathan Nicholls become immortal in the Lions jumper for the first time. Hello everyone and welcome along to your home of rugby, and we continue on here today the journey of Nathan Nicholls. He has been in insatiable form throughout his career in the English game and of course with the Red Rose of England, but today he takes that next step in his career as he runs out for the Lions their first match of the 2021 Lions Tour. It is against Japan and we're about to get ready for action. So let's have a look at the two teams that will be lining up for this opening match of the Lions Tour in 2021. For the Lions, it starts off all in their front row where they have three players, including no Englishman. Rory Sutherland will line up a loose head side. He'll be partnering Ken Owens, and it'll be Andrew Porter, who wears the tight head number 3. Up against it for Japan, Kaita Inaki, Atsushi Sakate, and it will be Asili Nakajima, who wears 3 for Japan. It is experience in the second row for the Lions with Maro Tolche and of course captain Elwyn Jones in the second row. Up against it is the former 2/3 of the Tri-Nations, Wimby van der Walt, and of course Australian James Moore alongside the South African. Moving into the back row, so there's two explosive back rows here to compete. Tom Curry will be alongside Hamish Watson, so the Englishman, of course the Scotsman, and of course the man who has exploded throughout the scene this season, Sam Simmons, gets his first start in the number 8 jumper. Experience and power though is on the side of Japan with Amanaki Mafi, Michael Leach the captain, and of course the one-season Highlander this year, Kazuki Himino, wearing that number 8 at the back of that very impressive Japanese pack. Into the halves is Conor Murray and Finn Russell donning the 9 and 10 for the Lions. Up against him will be Shingino and Tamura for Japan. Moving into the midfield, here's where we see the man in action, Nathan Nicholls, the Leicester Tiger, and the incredible athlete. Not wearing 10 tonight, of course there's Nolan Farrell in this squad, so he takes that mantle in the 12 jumper to see how he can handle the pressure in that inside centre position. Don't worry, we will see him in 10 as the tour wears on, of course, and he will be partnering Chris Harris from Scotland, who wears 13. For the Japanese would be Nakamura and Lafaeli in the midfield partnership. On the wings, it's the Welshman Josh Adams on the left for the Lions, and on the right-hand side it will be Matsushima for Japan. Moeki Ola does the same in 11 for the Japanese, and of course another young Welsh flyer, Lewis Rees-Zammit, the 19, pretty much 20-year-old, will wear 14 for the Lions in his first ever cap for this team. At the back is experience with Stuart Hogg wearing 15. Up against him will be Yamanaka for Japan. Those are the two starting lineups. On the bench, there's a couple of names of note you see for the Lions. They've gone with youth. They've gone with the excitement players like Van der Merwe, Henshaw and Price will line up for the back line. In the forwards, Callum Dickey, Jones, Ferguson, Hill and Conan will be replacements in the pack. On the outside for Japan, look out for guys like Mitsuda, Saito, Lavashagni as well in the back row, Hilu, Valu, Chiwon and Hurikoshi for the Japanese replacements in the forwards. This team looks set to be exciting. The opening tour game for the Lions, and of course Japan, not a team you can take lightly anymore. Of course, we are back to 2019. Japan were incredible in the Rugby World Cup, making their way into the finals for the first time and taking the rugby world by storm. But now it is the Lions who get their season, their tour underway. And it is Watson at the back with a slow breakdown here for the Lions. Eventually it will come back for Curry, who will take a little bit of a scamper, and already we see Stuart Hogg up in the back line. The Scottish fullback puts a little chip over the top. He's got Rees-Zammit in support, but he can't find him on the right. Exciting start, but Japan turn the ball over. Support getting back quickly, and of course, no cover there. Stuart Hogg buried down in the breakdown, and Conor Murray has to go back for it. He looks away to his left side. Adams, nice pass. And Curry takes a hit up to his 22. A tense start here for the Lions as Nathan Nicholls gets his first touch in a Lions jumper, and it is off the boot. He looks for a bit of territory Strong chase. And at the back, running at Yamanaka. Nice ball inside. A beautiful offload. Here's some work from Japan. Nakamura crunching his way through. But let's give the credit to Shigeru, who slipped it on the inside, went back to the width. Gave plenty of room there for Nakamura to go running. For a set piece, for us line-outs. For the Lions, Ken Owens to throw, the Welshman, to the back he goes. Murray turns around the corner to Russell, takes on the line, skip out past Harris. Here's Lewis 3-7, he can go! And he puts the Bruners down, Fenders out, and Reed 7 could go all the way. But a very committed effort at the back from Yamanaka. Gets him just in time. Huge hole in the Japanese defence. And around the corner it goes. Elwyn Jones puts on the power. And Jones to score. The captain's in. First try of the tour to the Lions. And Elwyn Jones is the man to grab it. The C next to his name and a leader from the front. The Lions spark their tour in impressive fashion. Well, the gaps were large in this Japanese defence. But look at this composure from the big man. The Welsh legend, Elwyn Jones, grabs try number 1. And the Lions are quickly underway. Nathan Nicholls, donning 12 tonight, has looked a little bit impressive, if not a bit touchy and nervy in his couple of early touches of the football. But he's got the ball on the tee. He's got the kicking duties tonight. And he slots down 2 points for the good as the Lions open up their account here at Murrayfield against Japan. It is 7 points to 0. And it is Elwyn Jones of the try and Nathan Nicholls the conversion. Tamura quickly back halfway after quarter of an hour of this matchup. He goes short, beautifully taken. Shigeru's been amazing for Japan early on here. You've got to look out for him in this matchup. Pick and go from Nafi. And it's an average run. Here's Moore looking for a bit of width through Leach, and that's nice. Nakajima gets the ball outside and finds Nakamura. The offloading game is superb. Tamura's on the outside. Great tackle at the back. Covering there. Stuart Hall doing the hard work. Shigeru again, another offload. As Japan fight their way into the 22. Big opportunity for a turnover of the Lions. But Japan do hang on. Shigeru continues on the short side. And Himino showing a little bit of flair there for the big number 8. Shigeru again, this is a chance of turnover. Yes, Ken Owens over the ball. And the Lions escape just Finn Russell. It's all a bit messy from the Lions early on. They could lose this ball. A bit of composure as they fire it back to Nathan Nicholls. And he very promptly looks for the safety of the touchline as an early chance has been diffused from the Lions. And the inside centre, Nathan Nicholls, that responsibility of the boots gets them out of trouble. Just over their own 10-metre line. Sakati throws in nicely, taken by James Moore. And there's a good little play off the line out. Eventually goes back to Sakati and he tries to rumble it forward. They maul it up. Shigeru, oh, here's a bit of room. Matsushima up in the line and now they go out wide. Moe Kiola up against Rick Sammett. And there is the matchup we want to see in open play. Held back again, here's Leach, fires a huge ball, and through the middle of the park goes Sakati. He's into the 22 again, but Curry on the ball, turns it over, and Finn Russell says, back out of my 22 you go. Josh Adams flying down the sideline, but it may beat all of them into touch. No, it's in touch by Yamanaka. Oh, an error at the back there. And that may well cost this Japanese team. Ken Owens heavily involved recently as well. Atolja at the front. Murray to Russell. Drops it short to Nicholls. It's a bit messy again. There's Little Street Salmon. He's going to lose that ball very promptly. Japan up and over it as quick as you could see. Shigino had another little run by himself and eventually goes out to Nakamura, who hammers this long over the head of winger and fullback, but eventually falls for Reece Salmon, who beats Spinal, offloads brilliantly as well. Curry close to sideline. That's when Jones again. Elwyn Jones thundering over the halfway line. He has been incredible tonight already. We're not even at half time. Harris, Sutherland, the Scottish loose head prop, Finn Russell and Nathan Nicholls. Can he get his first Lions try? Little chip overhead to the fullback. Nathan Nicholls can't regather. Oh, Oh, Sinkero's been everywhere. Matsushima sparking back for Japan. Offloads Nakamura. Brilliant work around the corner, but shut down just by Hamish Watson. Japan happy to run, happy to spark some work, as that's a great tackle there in the midfield. Chris Harris working hard in defence.
Advantage.
Bailey out on Nakamura, stopped it on. Curry picks it up, and now we see the Lions might just run with this chance. Reece Salmon out wide. Reece Salmon trying to break away. Oh, Tolze on the inside. Great offload again. Not very often the Welsh and the English combine this nicely. Short to Rory Sutherland. Loose in prop charges and turned over by Japan. How good have they been? That's a loose ball. Picked up, I think, from Matsushima. Gleefully grabbing hold of it as it goes back to Nakamura inside his own 22. He says, I've had enough. And that sends us to half-time. An exciting opening 40 minutes. Both sides have chances. But it's the Lions who have only taken the opening chance. 7 points to nil. The try to Elwyn Jones converted by Nathan Nicholls. But I tell you what, Japan have had all the chances in the world to get themselves on level pegging, and this is the ultimate opportunity for the Lions to really test out these young guys and test out those defensive structures. So far, so good. After the opening 40 minutes, it is 7 points to nil. Japan trailing the British and Irish Lions here at Murrayfield. Back down to the action. Nathan Nicholls has had an impressive opening 40 minutes of his Lions debut. You've got to be impressed with what the youngster's done so far. And he will resume the action. Underway we go again. Nathan Nicholls high to the left and deep into the 22. It's left. Harris is there. Chris Harris thundering his way over. Try the kick-off. Harris scores. The Lions have got two. Oh, Chris Harris. The strength and power of the Scottish number 13. That was an uncertain kickoff from Nathan Nicholls. Really put it in an area of uncertainty. It was left to bounce. It was anyone's game. Harris took out 1 and 2. Over the head he goes of Yamanaka and then carries Tamura over the line with him. What a power play by Chris Harris. Not exactly the start the Japanese would have had in mind by any stretch. They'd have liked to have got that ball in their hands and had a bit of a go with it. They've instead conceded instantly off the kickoff, and Nathan Nicholls slots the extra 2. It's 14 points to nil. Lions over Japan here in the second half of Murrayfield. Well, that is an impressive start to the second half for the Lions. Gavin giving the rack up and the players responding duly. Here is Tamura getting us back underway, choosing to go short and nicely taken from Curry, and Owens has knocked it on. Well, chance back the other way now for Japan. Knock on from Ken Owens, who was very much involved in that first 40 minutes. He did a lot of work. The forwards keeping in action. Curry did well, and then this simple pass.
Crouch.
Ken Owens couldn't handle it.
Bind.
14 points to nil. 5 minutes into the second 40. The scrum will back down. Seghetto will feed. Oh, the Lions. The Lions like the taste of this, and they will turn the ball back over. Finn Russell quickly onto the boot, looks to anchor the Japanese down in their 22. That's a great kick. Quickly off the scrum, wasting no time at all. Murray feeding it straight out. Look at this chance now for the Lions to put pressure on. Oh, but they can't do it to the middle line. Out it goes James Moore. He's being the man. Curry wraps him up as they try and halt them all quickly. No one to the back end for the Lions. If they can get onto this Japan, they swiftly could get some territory in the game. Midfield, it's Vanderbilt.
Release.
Chance for a turnover there. Just about on it for Watson. Now they'll look to kick. No. Holding on to it is Tamura. The Lions slow to the breakdown. Seghetto once more. Great offload from in. And straight through goes big number 8, Hamino. He's got the support, and James Moore dummying, fending, charging his way through.
Release.
Japan up towards the 10-metre line now. Naki, nice ball out wide, and it's a chance for Matsushima. Chasing across is Murray, who takes them down. Hogg was right there, and Japan quickly win the ball back without anyone competing in the breakdown. Seghetto, nicely wastes the cut to keep it alive into midfield. Then go Nakamura again off the offloader of Lafaele. Seghetto again, here's Lafaele. Great ball on the outside, Matsushima, gotta be a try to Japan. Inside border Rafaeli, he's holding on for dear life. Turnover for Watson. And Simmons trying to get the ball away. He does eventually get a kick upfield. A bit messy. Yamanaka will run it back. Tamura. And they are quickly back to the 10-metre line. Japan, oh, they are hot when they go. Moore offloading nicely. Now's another chance to Matsushima. Pops it infield, Nakajima. Great offload to Leach. Back to the 22 go Japan. Lions not throwing anyone in this breakdown. Nakajima's missed. Oh, another great offload there from Murphy. Right on the 22. Sinkero. Sakati, oh, up in the back line is Yamanaka. So fast, Japan in the breakdown. Sinkero again to Leach. Leach holds it up. Finds Moore, who spins through a tackle.
Release.
Again, the Lions try to fight for the ball. Now they go to the left-hand side. Gotta be a try! There's numbers everywhere! How do they butcher this one, Japan? They won't! They get it out one! Moe Keola the try! And Japan begin the fight back. Moe Keola the scorer, but the numbers were there in spades for the Japanese. Great run there from James Moore, spinning through defenders. And then the width after drawing the Lions' defence in phase after phase. Great ball, Nakamura, Tamura. He's the one who did not give it a second chance. He quickly went wide. And the opportunity was not taken lightly from Moe Keola. Chance to completely half the lead for Tamura, and he does exactly that. Second half has been a game of increased ability for Tamura. He has been heavily involved now as this game's worn on. Taking the game to the Lions, up in the line, taking on defenders, and that is when he becomes very dangerous. Nicholls underway again, looking for a repeat of the second half kickoff, but no, Japan equal to the task at the moment. They're doing very well. They look wide. They find Matsushima, who gets on the outside again. He's very hot. He is exceptional at the moment. Rafaeli in support of Matsushima. And they go down just over the 22. But a poor play. Ayanaki alone down the short side. He was never going to get away from that defence. And the line out to feed for the Lions. Ken Owens to throw. Oh, that is wild. Goodness me, that is wild. Not straight by the referee, and Ken Owens has really let that one go. On the side of Japan, and the Japanese jumper couldn't even pull it in. That's how wild and stray that one was.
Bind.
Japan up for the scrum. Michael Leach, the captain, saying, let's have a go of the big boys. The last scrum, remember, the Lions turned it over. Let's see what they do this time, Japan. A lot more steady. Shingiro looking to launch a set play here. Now to Tamura, cuts it back in. Nakamura slips it back nicely. Murphy hits the line hard, and it's chance for a penalty to the Lions. Amanaki Murphy took on the line after the half intercept play. And this has to be no question for the Lions. Win at all costs. Japan have pushed the envelope here tonight of this Lions side. This young Lions side as well. But this could be the nail in the coffin of Japan. Nathan Nicholls, the pressure, he's used to it. He knows what it's all about, and he adds the extra 3. That will be the difference tonight. Nathan Nicholls off the boot. 17-7. The Lions lead Japan. And we have just 2 3/4 minutes left here at Murrayfield. The Scottish players in this Lions jumper appreciating the support of their locals. It's Curry, oh, high tackle now. Japan getting reckless, and it's falling apart. It's really falling apart. The referee, no qualms to go instantly to the pocket, and to the bin will go Nakamura. And that spells trouble now for Japan, as it'll be Nathan Nicholls who launches this to touch. And they will launch themselves a set piece here in the dying seconds of this game. There goes the buzzer. Ken Owens, his last one was an absolute disaster. Ken Owens hit the money this time. No, he hits Leach at the back. And here comes Japan with the last chance to bring them within 3. Holding it up is Matsushima.
Release.
No way through there. Good hold-up play from the winger. Sigitto goes to Leach. Oh, there's room out wide again. And a big chance for Lafaele. Looking to get on the inside. His support is beautiful as well. And it is, Tolan from Sutherland. Nicholls gets the ball. Oh, and Shaw wants Oliver Jones. Now where's the big man going to go? The captain's got support from Porter. Here's Nicholls now. He can't get away. Finds Adams. Josh Adams on the left wing. Didn't know what to do with it. The Lions will lose this. Japan steal it back again. Sigitto out wide. Looking for that width. They know that's where they've got the Lions. Matsushima coming off his wing. Trying to cause trouble in midfield. To the left side. Nicely for Moore. Oh, Molly, the try scorer. Again, heavily involved in this play. Tolze turns it over. Now there's an opportunity. Watson knocks it on. And Japan will come away with possession once again. Oh, huge hole for Leach. Leach up to halfway. His advantage is over as he bundles his way through tackles. 91 minutes gone. Oh, it's knocked back from Japan. Where's the passion? Where's the commitment? Lions turn it over. Now it's a chance. Oh, it's a run from Simmons here. Simmons, he's a try scorer extraordinaire. Finn Russell in front of the Scottish fans. Russell scores. That's a big play. Sam Simmons sparks. Finn Russell finishes. Well, that was a great play to watch. Dedication on the ground. Connor Murray, excellent play, and Simmons picks, Simmons goes, acceleration away from Manaki, and then the offload, beautiful in the tackle, takes out Yamanaka. Of course, the extra man leaves a clean run for Finn Russell to go under the sticks, and the home crowd, the Scottish fans here at Murrayfield, oh, they love it. The Scotsman on the scoreboard, that certainly has to please this Murrayfield crowd, and Nathan Nicholls can finish things off here with a conversion in the 95th minute. The Lions will take the victory 24-7 over Japan. The scoreline truly does not reflect this matchup. The tour is off to a winning start, and the Lions secure first W of the tour. Japan, though, boy, they are an incredible nation. Better and better every time they take the field, and they push the Lions. They pushed this young team all the way, but some ill discipline and some poor commitment in crucial stages has cost them right at the bitter end. The game started off with a instant roar. Almond Jones, the only try scorer, and that was all they wrote in the first 40 minutes. 7-0 the scoreline with the conversion to Nathan Nicholls, but the second half exploded into action. Chris Harris grabbing the second try right off the kickoff for Japan finally took toll of the chance, and Mawakiola went over in the left corner. Tamura added the extra 2, and that was all Japan managed. But I tell you what, they had plenty more chances than that scoreline indicates. At that point, Nathan Nicholls given the choice or the demand by captain Almond Jones to take a shot at 3, with the ill discipline of Japan starting to wear thin. He took that option, put them up by 10 points at that stage, for the final say from Sam Simmons and, of course, Finn Russell, the try scorer, just at the end, putting the point on that exclamation mark. A 24-7 final scoreline. The stats stayed, well, you've got to say, in Japan's favour. They'll look at this at the end of things and they'll rewatch this game 100 times over, and they would have missed many opportunities to score, as did the Lions for that fact as well. Certainly not their best matchup by any stretch of the imagination. 9 line breaks by Japan, just 6 by the Lions, but of course the yellow card was that final nail in their coffin. A great game, an entertaining game, and a great way to start the 2021 British and Irish Lions tour. Nathan Nicholls is off the mark, as is others like Lewis Rees-Zammit and the amazing number 8 Sam Simmons in a Lions jumper. We will see more of them as the tour wears on, so do not forget to join us for the rest of the tour. Next up, of course, are the Lions, then the Sharks, the Bulls, South Africa A, before we see the Stormers in the final build-up matchup. Then 3 tests versus the Springboks, Cape Town and in Johannesburg for the second and the third. Do not go anywhere, stick around the channel, hit that subscribe button and enjoy the journey of Nathan Nicholls and the British and Irish Lions. Until the next match up against those other Lions, it's going to be Lions versus Lions. Thanks for watching and take care.